Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? I only have one clip to watch. Quite a short one, so it probably won't be too long a video. But this is from Israel. It was taken by a member of the public who wanted to go and get something to eat from McDonald's. But even McDonald's now have a, at least in Israel anyway, have a system where if you aren't poked and boosted up to the eyeballs, you can't eat in McDonald's, yeah? Now, this is getting rather close to this is the whole situation, to the concept of the mark of the beast. If you've read the Bible, you know what I mean. You can't trade, you can't do anything, you can barely exist unless you have the mark of the beast on you. Now, I'm not saying that it's pokes in general, right? Because you know what people are like. They are looking to take you out of context. I'm not saying that. I've been poked myself, to TB, to measles, and the rest, yeah? But there's something about this and how desperate they are to push it. When we know that the survival rate is pretty damn high, yeah? It makes people suspicious. After all, this is the government. These are the people that crap on you every single day. They never gave a damn before, but now all of a sudden they have become obsessed with your health. Don't you think that's a bit strange? They couldn't give a damn before. And not only that, now we'll put it in McDonald's. We'll make McDonald's not serve anyone unless they've been poked. Can you remember Bill de Blasio eating that McDonald's on the set? They've gone from trying to entice... What is it with McDonald's? They've gone from trying to entice people with McDonald's to flipping 180 and then banning them from eating McDonald's. What is it? It's like, oh, we'll use McDonald's. That's how stupid they think you are. I'm sure you'll remember a Bill de Blasio eating and he was trying to get you to take the poke, and the sound of his lips slapping and that stupid smirk he had on his face. If I was a member of the general public from New York and I had voted for that guy, I would hang my head in shame. Anyway, look, let's get into this clip. If you haven't yet though, please like the video, subscribe to the Hoggcast, hit the notification bell and share the video around. We're only a small channel. I am shadow banned, deboosted and the rest of it. So if you could do that, that would really help. The channel doesn't grow like it used to because we are conservative commentators and we are the underdog. Anyway, let's go. Okay, we'll give this video a quick watch. It's not too long, only about 50 seconds. And then we'll play it, go back, we'll play it again. And then I'll make the points I feel I need to make.
Alrighty, we are at McDonald's in the big fashion mall. And here's what happens. When you want to place your order on this screen over here, the way it works is like this. You click English. And now it says, in order to proceed with the order, you must confirm that you have a valid green certificate. That's of your own. So let's say you don't have one. You click Don't Have. Look at that. It blanks out the screen. So basically, if you don't have a green pass, they will not give you food at McDonald's in Beit Shemesh. Sounds like Nazi Germany. That's where we're at. Welcome to Israel.
It's just amazing, isn't it? Just amazing. And he's already in the building. Surely if you were concerned about, the unpoked eating in your building, you would just stop them entering. Not that that would be a good thing to do, but I'm just saying if you're going to be held to the standard that you are projecting, wouldn't that be what you do? So this guy, he could use their Wi-Fi. He could sit down at the table, right? He could do what he wants. But he can't order food because apparently he needs his green card. He needs his papers, right, to show that he's boosted up to the eyeballs. But he's already in the building. You get it? He's already there. So the coof is that sentient. It won't do anything providing you don't order food. But the second you order food, it just rushes in with a vengeance. Anyway, let's go back. We'll play it again. Then I'll stop it intermittently to make the points that I want to make.
McDonald's in the big fashion mall. And here's what happens. When you want to place your order on this screen over here, the way it works is like this. You click English. And now it says, in order to proceed with the order, you must confirm that you have a valid green certificate. It's of your own.
So you know what a green certificate is? Green certificate is the flowery name, the Orwellian name, the newspeak name they have given to people. It's like a card. It's a poke passport. It's a name they've given, like a flowery, fluffy name for the proles, for their delicate sensibilities, to a poke passport, yeah? Yet another one of these things, we thought, oh, just conspiracy. It's just a conspiracy. How many times do these conspiracies need to get revealed to have been not just in the ballpark, but on the money? Mr. Jones, Mr. AJ, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. It astounds me that people think that he's a kook. How often can someone be correct, bang on the money, time and time again, sometimes days, sometimes weeks, sometimes months, or even years ahead of time, and then you still call them a kook? Meanwhile, you're wearing the stupid hats, you've got your suit of armour on to protect you from the coof, and you're just boosted up to the eyeballs, right? You don't even know who you are anymore, and yet you call Alex Jones a kook, yeah?
So let's say you don't have one, you click don't have. Look at that, it blanks out the screen. So basically, if you don't have...
So, sorry, I had a phone call there, so I had to go and take the phone call. So, yeah, it blanks out. So it's, you can't eat in here unless you've got that card. And that card, it's not just one poke, there you go. You've got to keep up to date with all of the boosters and that type of stuff. Where does it end? It just keeps going. It's the creep, isn't it? It's the creep of tyranny, where they kind of just, they'll take one step towards you, then another, and then slowly over time it just continues.
A green pass, they will not give you food at McDonald's in Beit Shemesh. Sounds like Nazi Germany. That's where we're at. Well,
it's getting close to it, isn't it? And it really irritates me with these leftists that they are supporting the thing that they claim to oppose, and they do that with everything, don't they? The left. When they start waxing lyrical about this issue and that issue, just scratch beneath the surface and you'll see that they are the very thing they claim to be opposing, yeah? Where does it all end, you know? And you know what gets me, yeah? Right, let's go back to the beginning of the video. She doesn't want to be filmed. So, I'm looking for the guy behind the counter. Him there. Right? So, if he's a threat... I want something explained to me here. This guy's in the building. So he is already in the premises, right? You've got a member of staff there. If he was a threat to anyone, and that's the guy filming, I mean, let's say he doesn't have his holy green pass, yeah? He's already in the premises, right? So if he ordered food and ate, even if he took it out, he's already in the building. I mean, do you understand what I mean? He's already there. You haven't kept him out of anywhere. You've just stopped him eating. How does that cure the coof? I'm sure. I know, Anne. You said that I repeat myself. I apologise about doing that, but sometimes it's just I want to get people to see my point here. Yeah, he's already in the building. If you were like, oh no, we don't, because it's contagious, you're gonna spread the coof, you would stop someone from entering the building. But they don't do that. He could walk in and out of that building all day. He could probably sit there and use their Wi-Fi. Perfectly fine. With no green card, etc, etc. But the problem, it suddenly becomes a big issue the moment he orders food. And oh no, you can't order food in here because you don't have the poke. But you're allowed to be in there. It just doesn't make any sense to me, really it doesn't. And that is the reason why I wanted to show you this clip. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Where does it end, eh? Where does all of this end? I don't know. Well, I better not mention it. There's been an issue here in Britain. One of Britain's most well-known and infamous patriots, by the name of Tommy R. I'm sure you know who I mean. He's had his car petrol bombed in Telford. He has long been one of the leading British patriots who have spoken out about the levels of I don't know how I can say it for YouTube, but there are people of Middle Eastern descent who for a long time have been doing some pretty bad things to children of our descent, yeah, and the state and the Labour, Conservative, Liberal Democrat politicians spend more time trying to shut people up than they do actually trying to jail these predators. They don't bother. They're like, oh, you can't say that, because of the optics around it, because it breaks their narrative, yeah. Tommy R's car has been firebombed, yeah. It's been blown up, burnt out. They're trying to silence him. I just thought I'd mention that. It's probably going to get this video the yellow dollar sign of shame. But who gives a damn at this point? I don't really care. You know, it's just... yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.